This is Matt for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. Delighted to be joined by the winner tonight, Matty Harris. Matty, talk to me. Another first round knockout. Bit frustrated that it didn't last a little bit longer?
Absolutely. Obviously, being on a stage like this, I want to be able to get a highlight reel knockout. Obviously, this is what we train so hard for, and the referee did his job, so I can't complain too much. Obviously, it's another good first round stoppage, but like I said, I was kind of hoping for him to be leaving on his back.
Was there a sign in there that you knew he didn't? Did he think he didn't want to be in there, or was it usually genuinely hurt him? Because it looked like the referee jumped in, but then he sort of wobbled a little bit. What was the shot that did that to him?
There was a right hand, the chopping right, and then I think I threw 2 more shots after that, and he turned his back. So the ref. That's why I spoke to the ref after, because I was like, "Why'd you wave that?" I just wanted to get him out of there, but obviously he told me that it's because he turned his back. He said I've got to make sure that we protect him. So nothing more I can do. I know I hit very hard, and I think another shot or two he'd have been out, and that's what we wanted. But obviously. Not bad as it goes.
I was going to say, at the end of the day, although it wasn't, I know you've shown me it many a times, that highlight reel knockout, it's still a first round stoppage on another big stage, like Liam Smith, Chris Eubank Jr. undercard. Yeah. It's big for someone of your age, you don't have that plethora of amateur experience, and you come in here and putting a performance like that on. So, although you're a bit frustrated, you've got to take the positives out of it, haven't you?
Absolutely, Matt, absolutely. I suppose there is definitely positives to take out of it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really do no more, can you? I mean, it's one of them where I was looking and thought it might have been a bit early, but if the ref would have left it, he would have probably got hurt. Yeah. I don't know what you think. I think you do turn around at the end of the fight and said to Edwin, "What more can I do?" or something like that. I was trying to see what you said because you looked a bit, obviously, annoyed.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I said. I was obviously I was upset that it got stopped. So I was, what can I do? Because obviously I wanted him to leave on his back. So, but there's not much else. As I said, there's not much else I can do. Didn't really get to show much tonight. Again, against an opponent that had never been stopped before either. So he's also 24 years of age. He's a year older than myself. So not bad. But yeah, I was kind of hoping to get some learning rounds in, I suppose. But as I said, there's not much else I can do, mate.
You had a bit of a frustrating end to last show, so with the Conor Ben cancellation, you were ill on the other occasion. I suppose that's sort of part of boxing, the ups and the downs. But this year, keep active. You get in there with someone who gives you a bit, a few more rounds, and we'll see the best of you and what you've been working on, because we only get to see a small percentage when you hit that hard, and you're doing a lot more in the gym with Edwin and everybody else. Yeah,
exactly. And as I said, I've been working so hard. I've put a lot of rounds in the bank. And even that's what I spoke to Tyson Fury afterwards. Kind of said but he said, "Nah, you've done amazing." He says, "You've done your job." He said, "Well done, mate." He says, "Fucking." Oh, sorry, I don't know swear. But yeah, he said, "You did really well." So the champ's proud. He's happy. So I suppose I should be happy.
I'm going to say number one heavyweight in the world says that you've got to take it as gospel, haven't you? Did he say out to you before the fight? 'Cause I know he popped in. What did he say?
Yeah, he kind of just said all the best. He says you'll smash it. So. Went out there and smashed it. He told me that he was going to be watching. He wanted to come out, because obviously it's with Parker, but he wanted to come out ringside to watch me fight. So that's always a pleasure, isn't it, to be fighting in front of the Gypsy King? I mean, what a man he is. But so obviously big shout out to him. That's about it.
When you look at how he fights, actually, especially the earlier parts of his career, he's very sort of fleet-footed, that moves around the ring. I know you are capable of that. I know we didn't get to see it as much tonight, but do you think he'll look at you and sort of see you as one of the next ones coming through? Because you look at the current heavyweights now, your Joshuas, your Furies, 30s, mid-30s, at some point this era will end and it'll be up for grabs who takes over, and you're going to be one of them names who comes through. Do you think he sees you as maybe the next one's coming through?
Of course. I say of course. He might not. He might think I'm crap. So, I don't know.
You sparred him?
No, he's actually one person that I haven't sparred, is Fury. So. But I think someone had a word with him. Someone spoke to him about it. But obviously he's got his massive fight with Usyk for Undisputed. So I'm no good to him there. I'm a tall, hard-hitting orthodox. He's fighting a small, tricky southpaw. So I'm not really any good for that. But yeah, Like I said, I'd love to be in camp with him, or I'd love to get some sparring in with him. I mean, you can't not learn being in a ring with someone like him.
Yeah.
He's an absolute magician. He's been around the sport for a long time, and he learnt from those that came before him. He did his time there, so I'd love to get over there, obviously. But yeah, there's we'll see what happens.
Maybe after his next fight with Usyk, if he's fighting obviously Joshua or something like someone a bit bigger. But back to you anyway. Heard you say in your post-fight interview, pink shorts, sort of a bit of a tribute to breast cancer. Am I right in saying? Why that cause? Obviously a cause close to your heart.
Yeah. I'll save it for another interview, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No worries, mate. Talk about your team. Family, friends, people who look after you and keep you in check, keep you on course, and your trainer, who's, I think we spoke about it in the first in the interview this week, underrated, but that's because he doesn't jump on camera, speak very much. But Edwin and your team, talk about how key they all are in this.
Yeah, of course. Edwin's a coach that's significantly gone under the radar because he's not one of them money-hungry coaches. He don't really care about that kind of stuff. He's someone that genuinely wants the best for me.
Yeah.
As I said, I've got a very good relationship with Edwin. I've got a very father-son-like relationship with him. Obviously, I've got my dad. I love my dad. But I spend more time with Edwin than any other human on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the way it is. So, yeah, he's a great coach. He obviously had his stint as a pro, but obviously had his unfortunates happen. But, yeah, life gets in the way of him. But he is such a great coach. Yeah. And it's not just that, he's such a great person to be around beforehand. He's someone that helps to keep me very level and very grounded. He's someone that will help keep me very grounded. Yeah. Especially as we move forward. He always keeps me working hard in the gym, keeps me going. Why are you laughing when you say I'm going to stay grounded?
I'm not at all. It's just that I know you've got a big personality here, so I know you'll need someone like that to keep you in check. I mean, I don't know. I don't see you day to day, but obviously, quite a bubbly person when you're about. So I suppose someone like him who's like, look, feet on the ground thing probably goes a long way in helping keep that balance for you. Yeah,
absolutely. He's someone that still thinks. He turned 50 a few weeks ago and he still reckons he could fight with me,
Do you know what? I could imagine him going a few rounds.
Yeah. The reason I was sending them shots in, because Edwin was telling me he looked exactly like him, so I was trying to put him in. But nah, he's someone that, like I said, he keeps my feet very firmly planted on the floor, and he always keeps me working hard. Yeah. I love and respect Edwin, so I'll always listen to what he says, and when he tells me to step up, that's when I'll step up. And yeah.
When do you want to get back out? Obviously, no miles on the clock after this fight. Really, you came out of it nice and early stoppage. When do you want to get back out?
As soon as possible, mate. I could fight again tonight.
I'll take the mick out of you then, just in case I'm number 2 on the record.
Oh, you definitely are. Just behind Chris Ridgway, wherever he's gone. He's number 1. If I catch him in the corridor or something, I have to stick it on him. But you're definitely number 2. Well,
by the time you've dealt with Chris, I'll be gone, mate. So that's fine. I won't be staying to help him either. Look, Matt, good performance again. We look forward to seeing you back out, hopefully very quickly, and seeing a little bit more of you. But yeah, appreciate your time this week. Thanks for talking to Boxing Social. Catch up again.
Honestly, Matt, thank you. It's always a pleasure doing interviews. Yeah, so yeah, appreciate it. See you next time.
Cheers, Matt.